This video is for new student athletes at Hartwick College. Make sure that you start on a server such as Google Chrome or Firefox. If you're using a MacBook, make sure that you're not on Safari, as the service that we're going to be using today is not Safari compatible. So you're going to start by going to the hartwickhawks.com webpage. Once you're there, you're going to hit the athletic training under athletic department. Here you'll see all sorts of good information on the athletic training staff, as well as the information to help you complete this with the video, the new athlete checklist and written instructions. You can also find a ton of other information on compliance, as well as this link at the bottom that we're going to hit that says ATS Athletic Trainer System. This is what we're going to use today to create our new account. Once you're here, you're going to type in new, N-E-W, for both your username and password. Note that this will be the only time that we're going to be using this. This is not going to be your username and password the next time you log in. Make sure it says ATS Hartwick at the bottom, and then go ahead and hit that login button. So you'll see you have three tabs at the top: General, Insurance, and Contact. You need to fill out all three of these tabs to move on to the next section. You'll fill out all the highlighted yellow areas. Note that when you get to this section that says your athlete ID and password, this is where you're going to create your login and password that you'll use next time. So you're not going to use that new, you're going to use your Hartwick College issued ID as well as the password of your choice. Make sure that you pay special attention and keep this somewhere safe, because you will need it to upload your sickle cell as well as to make any changes you need in your file. Once you've completed this, you'll need to upload your insurance information. Make sure to fill out all the highlighted yellow information, again, like we did on the last page. And pay special attention to here at the bottom, where you need to fill out a front and back copy of your insurance card. This is especially important if we need to get this on file. We need to be able to read the front and back of your insurance card. If we're not able to, we will have you redo this. You can do this by emailing a picture of your insurance card front and back to yourself and saving it to your computer to upload. That's usually the easiest way to do it. Lastly, you're going to fill out your contact information. Each student athlete is required to have at least one emergency contact available, and it can be the emergency contact of your choice. Once you've completed this, you're going to hit Save Athlete Information at the bottom, and you should see more tabs pop up at the top. So now you can see all those tabs at the top. If you don't have those tabs and you close out before, you will have to start over as your account was not saved. Now make sure you fill out the medical history information. There's just a couple of questions and any other medical notes. The paperwork page we don't really need to worry about. The insurance, you can see you can make any edits or adjustments. You'll see your emergency contact. The forms page, which will be very important, as well as the e-files page, which you'll use when you upload your sickle cell. The forms page is especially important as we have 6 forms that new athletes need to fill out. These forms are going to include the new athlete pre-participation form, the PHQ-9 form, the COVID-19 screening form, the college athletic consent form, the ADHD information form. This needs to be filled out by every student athlete regardless of whether or not you have ADHD or are taking medication. Every student needs to fill that form out. And lastly, you have the Generalized Anxiety Disorder Mental Health Questionnaire. So you're going to fill out one of these forms by clicking on it and hitting New. Once you do that, you'll see all these questions popping up at the bottom. Note that anything with a box needs to have an answer filled out. As well as if you hit yes, you're going to see another box pop down and you'll have to put an answer in there. Note that any question with an asterisk will need to be answered. Just about every question in all of our forms will need to be answered, so there really aren't any questions that you can skip. Once you've filled out the first page of the form, you can move on to the next page, and once you've completed all of the pages, you can hit save at the bottom or the top of the screen. You'll see that once you've completed the form, it'll pop up underneath your athlete forms with the date and time that it was completed. If you don't see this pop up, that means that you did not complete the form. This is only the sure way of knowing that you've completed all of your forms. So you're going to go through and do this for each of the forms until all 6 of them have popped up. Something important to note is in the college athletic consent form, this question 5 is asking for a person to release medical information to. So this could be a parent or guardian of your choice, someone you want to release medical information to. You can put more than one person if you'd like, but please make sure that you fill this out with a person of your choice. Once you've done this, you can complete the rest of the form, and you'll see that at the bottom it's asking for the date, and you'll put whatever today's date is that you're completing the form. You'll sign at the bottom, and then you'll hit save. So once you've completed all of the forms, all 6 of the forms should pop up. This is a sure way of knowing that you've completed all of the forms necessary for the athletic training service. Now that you've completed these forms, the last thing that you'll need to do is hit e-files and upload your sickle cell information. This information and also a YouTube video to help you complete that can be found on the Hartwick College webpage under athletic training. I hope that this video helped you guys, and be sure to email us at sportsmedhelp@hartwick.edu if you still have questions or concerns.